Wie geht's? Guten Tag. Willkommen. Was haben wir heute? Wir haben diese wunderschönen Wagen. Das ist radiokontrolliert und wir haben noch etwas zu tun. Was haben wir zu tun? Wir haben das Pilot und Reifen und wenige Stücken. Ich glaube, dass heute wir machen alles und dann wir können haben viel Spaß in Zukunft, nicht jetzt. Das Erde ist zu freeze. And now English. Welcome also to the English people. Today we continue with this work and I think that we can say the word finish. It's not a lot to do. This is the thing that it's very fun to do the pilot, but it's quite long. Other things are very stupid and very quick things. So we can check the engine, the ESC, with a battery that doesn't supply too much power. We are arrived about here, and now we can leave the instructions and go as we want. Just one thing, they say to glue the tires, but as usual I don't use to glue them because I wait they spin, the rim spins, then I glue it. I don't know how much I will use this car. For sure I will make 1 hour or two, not more. I'm no more a kid, unfortunately, and I have not finished this one, and I'm thinking to the next one, and the next one would be a very nice little car. You will see. Unfortunately, the pilot has this big hole, and at the moment I have no putty to close, and through the window we see very clearly this hole. So there's a decal, a red line like Mario Andretti, and perhaps that decal closed this hole, but I know when you put, it's not a decal, it's a sticker. When you apply the sticker, sometimes you can see the hole, so we have to fill it. Then this part I have to finish well. I want to do a nice work. So I thought that perhaps with this I can close the hole. Never done something like this. Okay, I leave it here. I press a little bit. Okay. Then I cut it away. I can leave this like a medieval knight. And I sand down everything, and the hole perhaps will be closed. This is a nice tip. The work is going on. I've mounted the roll bar, I'm painting the body of the pilot. Then I've mounted the wing.
Votre toast, je peux vous le rendre, Seigneur, Seigneur, car avec les soldats, oui, les toreros peuvent s'entendre, pour plaisir is all they come.
Now I'm studying how to attach the body, because also this for the clips I don't want. They has to go here. I don't want, so Velcro here inside, and it would be nice also Velcro here, but I have to find a way. I will find it. for sure. Now the body is on the car. To me it looks a little bit heavy, and this is the second thing that perhaps I don't like so much in this new Super Avante. The frame is superb. The frame is fantastic. At the level of the first one, except for this. This is a very nice solution. I love it. It works very well. It's very advanced. But why don't open a door there to put the battery inside from the frame and not moving all these parts away? I'm sorry, I'm quite old, I'm boring, but this I don't like.
Le cirque est plein ce jour de fête, le cirque est plein d'automate. Le spectateur est dans la tête, le spectateur c'est un peu après fracasse, apostrophe, tu sais ta page, pour rester jusqu'à...
Vented tires. Perhaps you can see the hole down there. We have to mount the external fenders, even if I like it very much like this. I have to decide. I'm not sure I will mount them. Dear friends, another problem. I was checking the steering, and apart that this was stable on the pivot and was impossible to take it out. I have taken it out at the end, then with a file I have made a little bit larger the hole. There was no interference in this, so it was impossible to take this out. And this is one. Second thing, the servo moves a lot, and we lose the run of all these levers. Third thing, this I can show you that one here under. I show you like this. This screw blocks the movement, and now it's all undo. And we have so little steering range, it's impossible to drive. So I have removed the screw, and if it's too much the run, I can adjust from the radio. And this is another thing that leaves me surprised. Okay, done. Now this is the run. The steering angle is good. And look at the movement of the servo. Perhaps it could be nice because it's a sort of saving system, so elastic, but all these cars is so elastic. It's a squeezy car, and I wait to do something here, because if it works well, okay, there's no need to change things. Now I have to adjust this and this and try, but now I'm quite satisfied. Finished. Let's see. Now we have steering. This is a good steering. And about the angle of the wheels, I prefer closed instead open, because when the soil is very soft, the car tries to go outside the curve, so you need a lot of steering to keep it inside the track. Okay, the battery is in, the engine works. Seems quite Woo, 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 woo. Now I have to walk to find all the screws. Okay. I'm painting the pilot like the old one, the first one.
Car c'est la fête du courage, c'est la fête des gens de cœur. Allons, en garde, allons, allons, toréador, en garde, toréador, toréador. Et songe bien, oui, songe combattant, que le noir te regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend.
And good news, we have the body mounted. How? This way. Velcro. This is a good thing. Now it makes a little bit this movement. Perhaps I will stop with some sponge or neoprene or something like that, but it's not bad. Fenders are mounted. I think that they are new, they are nice, and I will keep them. Painted in black inside. Yes, nice. And now we have this. Swift bars. This is the number. Okay. We have two kind, red and blue. And I think one is softer and the other is hard. And this is another option part that I have bought because it's impossible to have such a car without this. The first one had this kind, and the where is it? Here over, and also the daughter, that is Vanquish, has this kind of seat bars, front and rear. So we can mount them. I will show you.
Tout d'un coup, on fait silence, à quoi se passe-t-il? Plus de cristallisant, le taureau se lance en bandissant, auditorie, il s'élance, il entrefrappe, en chevelure, entraînant un pic d'or. Ah, bravo taureau, il le foule, le taureau va, il vient, et frappe encore, en secouant ses banderilles, plein de fureur il coule, le cirque est plein de sang, en s'essouffle, on franchit le cri, c'est un temps maintenant, allons, en garde.
Front sway bar is mounted, and it works like this. You see that this doesn't comes up, but just move a little bit there. I have adjusted these two screws, but I don't know. It should make something like this, a little bit. And this is the hard one. It works like this. Now we mount the rear one.
Allons, on garde, toréador, toréador. Et songe bien, oui, songe combattant, que nul noir te regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour, l'amour.
And also the rear one is in position. It works like this. This is stopped, doesn't come out too like the front one, and well, but it's a little bit harder. Okay, also this is done. Hope useful for you. Ta-da! And here we are. The car is finished, and it's wonderful. It's full of technique. It's a great model. At the beginning, I didn't suppose, but there's a thing. There's a little problem. What is the thing? The thing is that this is a wonderful model that requires a lot of money. Without option parts, some modifications and experience, you don't have this kind of car. You have a good car that needs a lot of work. What I mean this. These are the parts up to here that I bought, and they are not all. I have chosen the one that for me were the most important, and I used 277.26 euros. 277. Then you have to buy the car. I haven't bought because it's a sort of gift from the RCF. You have heard, speaking of him, several YouTubers received this kind of award. This is an award. And then you have to buy the radio, the battery, the charger. It's a game near to 1,000. It's a top car. It's a top car. And it's educational. I think that building is very educational. And at the end, I have my car. I'm very happy. And I've made some modifications. No body clips. And with Velcro. It's very useful. But with just 2 points, the body was dangling like that. So now it's quite fixed. I have put 2 little cushions here in neoprene. And then no exhaust. It's a little thing, but I haven't mounted the exhaust. The cable display, the internal electrical cable. I'm very happy for this. I wrote all these things. The body, the pilot has a little modification with the Volkswagen. Steering angle, more steering angle, less stickers. I have painted something. The switch, I'm very proud of this kind of switch in this position. The elastic straps for these clips in order to make life a little better when you have to put the battery, when you have to change the battery. There's a lot of work to do. Okay, no damper spacers, but this is not a modification, this is a adjustment. And the angle, the toe angle, is in instead of out, as I think that in when you are on the sand, on slippery surfaces, you need a lot of steering angle on the external wheel, that is the one that drives. This is all. No clips. Now I want to do a test to see the brushless engine, how does it works, and why not? We can test also this and this. Comment, like and subscribe. Up to the next. Bye bye. You will see, you will have fun with this.